Over tonight at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Amir King Khan, 140 pounds, 5'8" tall, with a reach of 71 inches. And the man he'll be facing, King Rai. And it's the King Rai, Ryan Garcia. They also call him Flash. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California. Some of the fastest hands in all of boxing.
This is going to be...
This bout is...
So much hype surrounding this. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. You don't want to trade shots. That one will count. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of those millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punching. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Nice counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. The straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Khan in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Get focused, get your mind back on the job.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe, just get your breath back.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there.
Sets him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter shot. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
There's a counter shot. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what?
Okay.
There's the bell to start round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Good counter punch. Johnny, I love watching these lighter fighters just based on the hand speed and the foot movement. So impressive to watch. That counter punch caught him clean. The straight right just misses. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Wolfman step back for just a moment. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
How about that time counter shot? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Khan in that last round. He is down big time on the score.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Come on. Let him get back into this. You're better than this, kid.
Great round. Now relax. Good work out there. The jabs work.
Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again.
There's the bell for round 4. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Jab misses. Here's a scoring blow. Beautiful counter punch. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Catch and shoot. And he fails to score with that left hook. No rest for the weary. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like...
Good round.
Time for the 5th round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork or you're going to be a cooked goose.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Perfect counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. His stamina is off the charts. Throws the jab and doesn't score. Nobody home with that hook. They exchange punches. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this fight.
There's the bell for round 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They're going to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. A perfect counter lands. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Amir Khan is rocked! And down goes Amir Khan! I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. So it's plan B. There's the bell to start round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Misses with the jab. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Amir Khan in some real trouble. And it appears they're out. Did you see that? Oh boy, Amir Khan dazed. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter shot. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Khan in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You're being put down.
Take the round off.
And we enter the 8th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
This is not how the story was. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout, that's an assassination. What a shot.